Hello, everyone. I am Monica Campos coming to you on February 21st of 2025 with another episode of Quantum Living New Earth podcast. And I'm very thankful and have much gratitude for each one of you guys that listen to the podcast, take some notes, take some information and share it with other people or just infuse it into your life because that is what's raising humanity's consciousness, which is what we are tasked with doing. First, it's like finding out that something is going on, that humanity is changing, they're shifting. Then we're seeing all this stuff going on. If we were busy thinking that the world, we watch CNN, we watch Fox News, we watch TV, or watch our Netflix series. Now all of a sudden Trump is elected again for the third time. What is happening? What is happening? Now Elon Musk is out here and all of the people that thought that they were in control of all of us, making us digest their disgusting way of life and putting it into the churches and putting it into government and all of that. And now we have Elon, the Elon character coming out and clearing the decks. This has all been going on for a long, long time. So the only reason why I'm talking about that on the Quantum Living New Earth podcast is because it is setting us up to bring us into this new way of living in this new world. And we need to be getting ready. We need to be getting physically, mentally, spiritually ready to be in this new galactic society. So I have really shifted in the last couple weeks, really since January 21st. I feel like things have really taken a change, not in necessarily a bad way or a good way. They're just me having realizations of that it's just me. It's just you. We're all one. And looking outside of myself for the answers to what ails me, which is this tension of the unknown and not knowing what's going to happen, is not the answer. So, all of these talking heads, all of the people on X, I mean, I'm on X and I respond on X. I haven't really posted like organically, but I do interact a lot on there. And today, in fact, I interacted and was a little bit more, spicy, if you'll say, with my comments. But you know what? We got to be in this warrior status right now. All of us, whether you want to, whatever you want to call light workers, starseeds, whatever, all these names don't matter, don't mean anything. It's people who have a high enough frequency and raise their consciousness enough to know that something is going on. All I want to do is talk about this new earth coming in, talk about the exciting things, not talk about being depressed, not talk about how we don't know what's happening and constantly defending our current way of being and not wanting to move forward. I am getting exhausted having these conversations with people where they just, and if I won't have those conversations with them, then I don't conversate with them at all when they're in this. People who know that there's something happening, know that there's changes, and they know for a fact that it is and that it's positive, but they still keep on going into the matrix, the old matrix, to try and figure out how to navigate into the new one. And because it appears that there are more people uh, doubling down on the old narratives of like, there's a flu, we need Western medicine, we got to go to the doctors, and all this kind of stuff that are going on. And then all this stuff going on with finances. Elon Musk talking about giving $5,000 to everybody for every month for however long. Well, that is going to happen, something to that degree. But when you hear that, because you're focused on the money, I cannot get anybody to make any massive, massive changes in their life because of money. So all of you guys, your lives are governed by money. So you're not doing your passion, you're not doing what you love, and you may not know what you love because you have spent your whole entire life doing what the status quo is and working at a job that you hated, that had nothing to do with anything that you are, and you will not take the risks of going outside of yourself, outside of your programming, and realize that what you're here to do, whatever that is, it has more energy and it is a higher frequency than doubling down on, I have to stay at my job. I have to stay in this relationship. I have to deal with these bratty kids, adult kids. No, you don't. You don't have to do any of that. When you have stuff that's coming to your heart to do or to create in this next decade, so we have 2025 to 2032. Some people say 2038, but I am going to say 2032 based on copious research and looking at all the different calendars and everything going on. 2032, we are going to be solidly in the golden age, the seventh golden age. So you have 7 years. So 7 years, you're not going to be, for 7 years from now, you're not going to be sitting in the state that you're in now. You're not going to be working. If you're working in Western medicine, you will not be working in Western medicine. So if you're working in Western medicine right now and you hate it and you want to get out of it because it's going. There will not be daycares. There will not be organized indoctrination camps like schools. So all of you teachers with all of your fancy degrees and all of that, you guys are all going to have to, I wish that the good teachers, the people that know what's going on, would step outside of the institution and create some schools, some quantum schools for our kids. I have a whole town that I want to create, which includes a school, and I have a name, Luminary Leaf Academy. But I am going to instead, at least right now, because I deal in the now moment, I am going to be investing in a school that my daughter goes to. My daughter is 6.5, and she will be going to the school, or she goes to the school that's like a little farm school, a forest school, and it's completely outside. She goes there 2 days a week. It's just a small little thing. Um, and they need funding to be able to open up and to get more instructors and things like that. So if you're a teacher and you have a passion, an actual passion for kids, look into this, look into opening up a school, look into organizing in your community. So I am organizing in my community. I went out into the world at large 3 years ago because I was new to my community. I moved to upstate South Carolina, landed here September 2nd of 2020, and I moved to the town that I'm in. I live in this tiny town called Belton. I moved to Belton, South Carolina in 2023. and we totally remodeled this home. We remodeled it in this new earth vision. It's completely designed and made after the five elements. And so I have marble countertops, I have glass tile, I have a cast iron soaking tub in my guest room and in my room where I take my detox baths every night. Um, I have everything is set up to serve people, to have a lot of people here, to take care of humanity. Um, and that is the future. That is the future. So within that, I hired a housekeeper, several housekeepers. I think I went through three different housekeepers in this house, companies, and they absolutely do not do the job. They will not clean, no matter how much they charge you. They come in, and how many of you guys have had this experience with companies? We're going to talk about cleaning companies because this is all setting us up talking about how things are right now and how things have denigrated, how people set up a business, take your money, and then they don't perform the service that they say that they would. And it's not up to your standards. They don't even have a standard. They don't even have a standard. And I was told when I came here that my standards were too high. Well, they are not doing the bare minimum here. They're not doing the bare minimum. The mentality here with work, nobody wants to work. Nobody wants to do a good job. They do want money, but they don't want to do a good job, or they just don't know how to do the work. Um, so I am setting up as a first order. I've got my healing center and I'm doing all this virtually. I've got my shop with all of my healing items and 5D items at shoprawwithpeace.com. So definitely check that out. But I am creating a new type of business, a cleaning business, a house sitting, pet sitting, cleaning business. And I'm going to be hiring the people in this community to do the job for the people in the community. So the people in this community need their houses cleaned, they need their businesses cleaned, but there's nobody that has set up a business that they can get a hold of that they know about. So if you're in the Anderson County area in upstate South Carolina and you have a business or your home and you need it cleaned, give Anderson Rose Organics a call. And we are going to be there. We are starting. So I just went ahead and just got the ball rolling on this. I already have my business, my company, my LLC, and I went and put out a job posting, and I'm interviewing people next Friday for cleaning, and then I have to get the clients, which shouldn't be difficult, but I got to get the word out that we're doing this, but we're going to be cleaning people's homes in a whole new way, purely using steamers, Dupre steamers and essential oils, which, if you're into this, the essential oils heal the body, help the body. And so it's going to be helping the staff. I'm not going to be working them to death. They're only going to be working 4 to 6 hours a day and 30 to 40 hours max a week. And then all of my clients that I clean for will be getting a fair, reasonable price. And they'll be getting work done, cleaning done that far exceeds their expectations and what they expect, because what they've been getting here has been subpar. So that's what I spend my time doing, going, okay, we're going through this transition. The whole world's going through this transition. We're hearing all these scary things that are happening. People that are living in South Africa, the stuff that's happening over there. And I do wonder if that's like all over or just a small piece of it, just the farmers. But see, I'm talking about it. There's just so much going on, and it's easy to get away from what are you here to do? How can you be in service to others through love? What can you do? So we got to get past the point that yes, we are detoxing. We are doing all of these things to get healthy. We're doing our frequency scans. If you know about them, I do frequency scans for people and I'm coaching people, consulting businesses and helping them get up to speed with the different AI opportunities. Um, I am doing my podcast. I am uh, keeping my store up. I'm dealing with TikTok and all of their bans and all their crazy stuff. There's lots going on and lots to keep us distracted and lots to keep us from doing what we know that we need to do, whatever that is. And I know that it just seems like you can't do that. Like, I'm not going to do that. That's extreme. That's crazy. I can tell you that just putting myself out there and with the public and getting them to apply and reading resumes and all of that for my new venture, my Anderson Rose, which I need that venture because I'm basically putting together a whole staff of people that I can draw from because we are going to be creating a huge healing center and a place that's got a healing facility on it. It's going to have little tiny homes and different earth houses, new earth housing. And we're going to have restaurants and we're going to have shops and all of that. So this is just the very start of it because I want to make sure that I am moving forward with this frequency. And I've gotten to the point where nobody has the guts to link arms with me and do this, like move from their house and figure this out. So that's fine. I mean, even the people in my neighborhood, they're just scared because change is scary. Change is scary. And we've been so programmed to being told every single thing to do. And I've been through that fear. I've been through that fear. I was married for 20 years. 10 years ago, over 10 years ago, I got a divorce, but I was married to somebody for 10 years or 20 years. And then before that, I was with my parents and I didn't know how to do things and how to not question my abilities. I didn't feel confident in my abilities and what these last 5 years have done because somewhere along the way, I finally realized that I was being codependent and that I was not trusting in myself. And that's what forces you to go within, turning the light inside of yourself once you've exhausted all the avenues and realize that stuff outside of you isn't working. It's never did work. If you're married, you're finding out who each other really is and hopefully loving one another through that trauma, knowing that this is all we are going to get through this. You guys, that's the biggest message. Is I want you to know, I want this to give you confidence. We're going to make this through. We don't need to get caught up with focusing on silly things about what Trump's doing, what Elon's doing. Just look at it like you're peeking in on where we're at in the movie. Because what is happening is we're going into the golden age. And it's a time where humanity will not be enslaved anymore. We will not be getting up every day to work for items, to work for clothes, to work for food. We will not be doing that. All these things are going to be supplied for us. All this stuff is coming out to clean the oceans and to do everything. And it's the clip of things, how fast things are moving. It's starting to get really, really fast. So I want to encourage you to just trust yourself and trust that what's going on has got you and that you're going to be okay. Okay. I know it seems weird, like the Trump character and who is this and what's going on and all this spiritual stuff. It just is absolutely incredibly wild. I've known my entire life that there was going to be some big thing, but didn't realize that it would be something like this. And it is jaw dropping and it is totally insane that all this stuff is real, that the extraterrestrials are real. We're going to be meeting them, in 5 years or 1 year, depending on who you are. Who knows? But you want to be ready for that and you want to be clean. You want to get your cells cleaned and everything. Do everything that you know to do and just do it each day. Stay in the now moment. And then you will know that you're going to make it. You're going to make it. I know in the heart of your ascension, when all this stuff is going on, it feels unbearable at times and unbelievable at times. But I am here to guarantee to you, I am telling you, you are making it. You are doing an incredible job. Every single thing you're doing, every single thing you're creating, every day that you take a pause, every moment that you take a pause and you respond in a different way that's positive or more loving or more patient, you've won. You've won. But if you fall off the wagon, you think you've fallen off the wagon, or you say an unkind word, or you get back into old patterns of being that didn't serve you, don't beat yourself up on it. Know that that's going to happen. It's going to happen, but it's amazing when it happens because then you can look at it and be like, no, you don't. No, you don't. Not going back down that road. I know where it leads. I know who I am. Don't know what it all means, but I know it doesn't mean this. And I know it doesn't mean depression and rejection and heartache. I know that that is a lie. And so I'm going to turn my back and go back to singing and dancing and looking silly and knowing that it's going to bring me and the rest of humanity to where we want to go. And I know that within a shadow of a doubt. I have no doubt about it. And it kills me to see everybody. I've got people in my community, the reality shifters, that are struggling and they're getting through this. And I want to wrap my arms around each one of them. And I do virtually when I can. But I want to reassure every single one of them. You're doing it. You're incredible. You are so incredible what you're doing. Don't give up. Don't give up. You don't need to give up. We're going to make it. Just get through the next hour and then get through that next hour. Okay. And then you will come to the next day and then new things, new opportunities. Everything in your life is created through your thoughts and the thoughts of the people around you. And once you change your thoughts, and you can change them radically, they can go against what you were culturally taught in your family, the world, and be your own unique vibration. And I'm telling you that when you are and you discover your unique vibration, which it's a constant discovery, it's basically starting a love affair with yourself for the first time ever. you are finding and seeing who you are, and you are walking through the fire, and you are coming out. You're coming out pristine, like a diamond. You're just like feel like you're a block of coal, and you just let each experience sand that coal and polish that coal and polish it, polish it until that diamond shows up. That diamond's still in there. The diamond is there. The diamond's there the whole time. It's going to be okay. It's going to be more than okay. So I just want to leave a message of hope, encouragement, and most of all, of love. I am here personally for you. My name is Monica Anderson, and I am on YouTube. I am on TikTok. I'm on Instagram. I'm on X. And I would love for you to go into the description of this video, follow me on all of my socials. My TikTok account had been banned again. And so there's like 60, 70 people following me. So if you guys can follow me there, that would be awesome. It's Monica.Anderson222, I believe. But I used my avatar. They made an avatar based on my actual face. So my account on TikTok has my avatar face, and that is the only real account for me. So I'm hoping that will help. And then I also want to personally invite you to my community with all my higher beings, and that is at therealityshifters.com. And so I want to encourage you all that don't feel like you have a voice anywhere. You just feel lost and lonely and like you're shouting in a hallway or you're crying in a hallway. Join the group. Let me know that you're in it. Connect with me and I will connect with you. That is literally what I'm here for and what I'm doing. Also, if you need products, you need to do heavy metal detox, anything like that, go to my shop, shoprawwithpeace.com, and I have incredible products that are hard to find and know about, like DMSO, and this is a really good high quality DMSO. This is a DNA repairer, and it's a game changer. Also, zeolite spray, which works really good with it. I have this in my store. Um, Copper, true 100% copper vessels, water bottles, cups, pitchers, bowls to make your food out of. Everything that you need, linen clothes, hemp clothes, incense, which you need. Get some Palo Santo, which is wood to cleanse your area. You need to do energetic hygiene. So everything that I do is about working in the metaphysical world, the spirit world, and we do have dense energies still in our field, of course, and we need to be clearing those. So you need to be doing incense, Palo Santo, sage. I have all different kinds of beautiful things to clear your space. Incense holders, cute incense holders. So get your home high vibrational. One of the most important things I have in there that I would love for you guys to all, if you guys did this trio, you would have a big, huge game changer. Actually, I'll say more than a trio because I've got also an awesome methylene blue, uh, which RFK was using. So I have one called from a really cute company called Fractal Forest. So everything in my store is from small businesses, handcrafted. Well, most things. I try to get everything from there. So check out if you want methylene blue. I love drinking this in my juice. So you do 10 up to 10, 2 to 10 drops a couple times a day in juice or water, spring water. Game changer. And do the zeolite spray and the DMSO And then the ultimate to start your day off, I created this incredible product called a nanotech scrub. So I'm a licensed esthetician. So I'm a skincare expert and I've been in the beauty industry since I was 10 years old. And I developed this product out of a need for everybody. So the basis of this is boron. And boron has many, 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 many benefits. And this is boron, Epsom salt, magnesium, DMSO, rose geranium oil, frankincense oil, um, and all of that combined. This gets the nanotech out of your body, which everybody has it, like thousands of it, little bits. And so this gets it out. What I want you to do is take it and we've reformulated it. It's been a little bit of a process and I appreciate everybody who's bared with me. But that's what you got to do. You got to just take action, create things, and pivot as you need to. So you're going to take this. Oh, it's also all infused with organic almond oil. It's absolutely insanely, amazingly beautiful, and it works so well. So scrub this all over your body, including behind your ears, inside of your ears, your whole face, everything, your neck, everything. Let it sit there, your legs, back of legs, body, torso. Let it sit there for, 5 minutes or so and then rinse it off. And it leaves a beautiful finish with the almond oil. And if you need to shave your legs or shave your face, if you're a man, you can just go ahead and do it. You don't need to add shaving cream because you have a beautiful layer with the almond oil on your skin. And boron, in addition to being a great detox, it like remodels the skin. It makes it, it'll make your pores, tighten your pores. It will smooth your skin out, and just make it look smooth and beautiful. It's amazing. So I would love for you guys to get that. It is on sale. The nanotech is on sale. Use code NANO, NANO at checkout, and you can purchase this for 30% off today. It's normally 50 bucks, but it's 30% off, which makes it about $35. If you're a nail tech, or you are a body, massage therapist, or do some kind of like treatments, body scrub treatments, this is incredible to add to your spa. And we do have wholesale pricing. It would always be $35 for you. So just these are lots of opportunities that I am putting together for you guys so that you guys can end up in the quantum age with flying colors, because that's what we're doing. Us new human 3.0 that know that the new stuff is coming. We are creating, we are meditating, we are getting downloads, and then we are taking action. And these are all the different things that I've taken action on. Lastly, I will tell you, if you live in upstate South Carolina and you're listening to this by chance, or you know someone who does, or you are in a transition period in your life and you are considering moving, we are going to be creating this community here in upstate South Carolina. We're in Belton, and I've started with my healing center and I do my quantum healing, but that's mainly virtual, and I have my shop, but I'm going to move it into another branch. I also have my AI marketing that I do to help people with their businesses. But I also am going to create this Anderson Rose cleaning, organic cleaning business and house sitting business, because I need those people for my own house. And so it's been impossible to get anybody to stay at my house, to be at my house. And they want to charge a premium but not do good work. So we just got to do it ourselves. So you guys are going to have that opportunity too. Things that you don't like the way they're run, and you don't like the way they are in your community, think about what you could do. How could you serve your community? What kind of businesses, what kind of creations could you do? There is no way to have all the answers. See, that's the biggest thing. Everybody wants all the answers, want everything tied up in a neat little bow, and there is no way to do that. And it is scary to do this. It is scary to walk out there and put your foot out there and put stamp your flag out there and say, I'm making a change. I'm not going along with the old way. I'm creating a new way. When you have the majority of the population around you doesn't know what you're talking about, doesn't know anything, it doesn't matter, you guys, because the old way is going away. It is going away. So I have come to this. You're going to come to this. You don't need to talk to people anymore and convince them. You just have to move on and find your people. Find your people, because your people are all of us. We're all sitting here looking for each other. And it's a small minority, but it's actually a big majority of people that, if they understood what I was saying, they would be flocking. They would be flocking here. And I have the talent of being able to take all this information and organize it and kind of put us in some systems to get us through it. But people are really resistant because they're just used to what they know. And what they know, going to their jobs every day, their jobs that aren't even paying them anything, that are actually killing them and setting you farther behind. That's not the answer. And I know it's scary. It's scary to leave your job or whatever when you don't know what's next. But I'm telling you, if someone who left their job 7 years ago, that has forced me to go within and forced me to look and see what I really want to do. And it has taken guts. It takes guts. It takes guts to get out there. If you're somebody who wants to get out there and do YouTube or something like that, you just can't seem to do it. Just do it. Just do it. No one remembers my first videos. No one even knows about them, and things just happen. It's just important no matter what. We're all going to be like entrepreneurial, starting these communities, starting these different businesses, and really working together. I can't wait till I have actual people physically that I can get up in the morning with and walk outside and roll up our sleeves and go to a place and work on something and know that we're moving forward. But right now I'm getting up. That's why I'm doing this podcast. And as things continue, I'm going to be documenting my journey. And that's what I'm basically doing. Documenting my journey of all the different things that are going on. But I definitely know that South Carolina has something about quantum. It's something, they've got a quantum portal here at the USC, the University of South Carolina. They have stuff with Clemson University. There's a lot of stuff going on here, and Trump was always here. So I'm just moving forward on what comes to me, on living and showing this lifestyle and helping people get healthy. So if you need anything, if you would like coaching, you would like consulting for your business, products, services, anything to do with the new world, let me know. Just get a hold of me. And I've got lots of podcasts. You can go back and listen to them to get even more information about this new quantum age that we're going into and how to navigate it. That's what my whole show is about, is really how to navigate into these higher energies, how to integrate the energies, and then how to navigate through that once you have the integration going. So thank you, everybody. Have a wonderful day. And it was another great day of quantum living on the New Earth podcast.